Hi there, welcome to the UkeStuff channel and welcome to this tutorial for the ukulele play-alongs of Cecilia that you can find on the UkePlayAlongs channel. Now in truth, Cecilia has been out for a long time for GCEA Ukulele, but I've been going back to all the play-along videos and making sure that not only is there a GCEA ukulele play-along, but also a play-along for baritone DGBE ukulele, a tutorial, and a chord chart that you can find at UkeStuff.info. In this video, I'm going to first of all talk about the chords you need to play Cecilia on GCEA, soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. Then I'll talk about the chords you need to play Cecilia on baritone DGBE ukulele. Then I'll talk about strumming. If you want to support the work that I'm doing on YouTube and in the ukulele world, there are 3 things you can do. First of all, you can like this video. Second, you can subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels, the UkePlayAlongs channel and the UkeStuff channel. And third, you can always buy me a cup of coffee to say thank you for making this content at www.buymeacoffee.com/UkeStuff. Let's begin with the chords you need to play Cecilia on GCEA soprano, concert, or tenor ukulele. You'll need the C chord, the F chord, and the G chord. Pretty standard as a 3-chord song. Now let's talk about the chords you need to play Cecilia on baritone DGBE ukulele. You'll need the C chord, the F chord, and then the G chord. Now let's talk about the F chord before we move on. The F chord is one of those chords that makes people quit guitar. And it's the same exact chord on baritone DGBE ukulele minus 2 strings. Typically on guitar, you only play the top 4 strings of the F chord anyway, at least in beginner guitar. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our first finger and we're going to put it above the metal first fret. Generally as close as you can to the first fret, but still above the first fret. And you're going to pull against the fretboard. You're going to hold your ukulele securely and then pull against the fretboard. That will give you most of the sound you need. It's that leverage. Then you add your thumb for some light support. And then you add your other 2 fingers to the chord. And that's how you play your F chord. It's a pull, not a pinch. A lot of people try to pinch that. Don't. It's a pull. That's going to work so much better for you on baritone ukulele. And those are the 3 chords you need to play Cecilia on baritone DGBE ukulele. Now let's talk quickly about strumming. Now, as it comes to strumming, there was no ukulele used in the original version of the song, so there's not one single right answer. Be very wary of anybody that tells you that you have to learn the strumming pattern, because there isn't one. Now, I will give you an idea for strumming, but what I want you to understand is that there are 3 rules for strumming. Number 1, play the right chord at the right time. Number 2, keep a steady tempo or a steady beat, whether you're playing by yourself or with one of the play-along videos. And third, make sure that whatever you are playing does match the style of music. It is possible to come up with a strumming pattern that doesn't fit, but it is amazing how many things can fit. I'm just going to give you one quick, easy strumming pattern today as a suggestion, and you can try other things if you'd like, but this is what I would do. If you notice what I'm doing, I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And I'm just playing fast. Now, a couple of things I just do want to point out to you, especially if you're a beginner, is I am playing where the body meets the neck. My action is in my wrist, not in my arm. Okay, that's where all the action is happening. And I am pointing at myself, pointing at the floor, and I'm playing into the fretboard. Now, again, I learn how far to hit so I don't hurt my finger, but I'm actually digging into the strings. And I'm going down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And with the wrist action, you can go pretty fast. Now, I don't think that the actual recording is that fast, but it's just proof that you can, and it doesn't hurt. I don't get tired out doing it. But realistically, it's probably about this tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. that's all you really need as a strumming pattern. Now, if you want to play with other strumming patterns, you certainly can. If you want to simplify it to downstrums, you can do that too, depending on your ability to play. But again, as long as what you're doing matches the style of the music, you're keeping a steady beat, and you're playing the right chords, that's all that matters. Thank you so much for joining me for this tutorial for Cecilia. I hope you are having a great day, and I'll be back soon with some more Uke stuff for you.